Good afternoon, boys and ladies, viewers across the world. Welcome to today's presentation where you are going to learn about the Mathematics Paper 1, which is a 2022 GCE. All right, so grade 12, wherever you are, grade 10 and grade 11, you are free also to be watching these videos because they will help you when you be in grade 12. Okay, so these are the questions that we are going to revise. Remember, we are going to deal with the whole paper 1 for 2022 GCE. So the first question is saying evaluate. Okay, so you have 5 to the power 3. So you expand that one. Remember these topics which are here, we explained already on the on the Z material app. So when you go to the Z material app, you will find all these questions on each topic well explained in the way that you can understand them. Okay, so the first one, evaluate. You have 5 to the power 3, which is 125. So you just said, okay, solutions here. Then you have number 1. Okay, so just say 125, okay, multiplied by 1 over, that is 5 power 2, which will give you what? 25. So this is over 1. Then from there, just say 5 into 5, 25 into 25, 1. 25 into 125, which will give you 5. So your answer is 5. Simple. You have your what? Your 2 marks there. Okay, when you go to the Z material app, we explained, and this topic is coming from what? Index notation or indices. Then from there, we have the second question, which is saying expand and simplify 2a plus 3. Okay, open the bracket, 2a plus 3, close the bracket. You have open bracket, 3a minus 4, close the bracket. All right. So number 2, it is open bracket, 2a plus. Okay, you have 3, close, open, 3a minus 4. So expand and simplify. When we're expanding, we explained on the Z material app on how you expand and simplify these things. So we can't explain any further because we explained on the Z material. So what you need to do is to have the app there. All right. So 2 multiplied by 2a multiplied by 3a, that is 6a squared. 2a multiplied by negative 4, it is negative 8a. 3 multiplied by 3a, it is positive 9a. 3 multiplied by negative 4, that is negative what? 12. Different signs you subtract. So you have 6a squared plus a minus 12. This is your answer. You have your 2 marks. Okay. So when you go to the Z material app, we explained nicely on what is happening here. All right. We move on to the third question. Solve the equation. So under which question, under which topic does this question come from? When you go to the Z material app, we explained on what? Quadratic equation. This is where the question is coming from. So you have number 3, which is 4x squared is equal to 9x. All right. So what are we going to do? Just group them. You have 4x squared minus 9x is equal to 0. From there, factorize. What is common here? It is x. Open the bracket. Then you're going to have 4x minus 9 close is equal to 0. What is the value of x? Just say x is equal to 0 or 4x is equal to 9. You divide by 4 here and by 4 there. Then you have x is equal to 4 into 9, that is 2, remainder 1 over what? Over 4. So you have 2 answers, this one and this one. Then you have your 2 marks. So when you go to the Z material app, we explained what is happening here. So once you have the Z material app there with you, you can watch the topic, and then from there go to the YouTube again, start watching the past papers and see how the questions were throwing there on the on the YouTube. So the first step is to have the Z material app rather than watching on the YouTube. Because on the YouTube there, we are not explaining in the way that we can explain on the Z material app. Even those videos you are seeing on YouTube, because some teachers, they are just explaining in phases, but us, it is from the first to the ending. But when you go to the Z material app, we are explaining each topic from grade 10 to grade 12. So each topic there is well explained in the way that you can understand it without going to the tuitions. We move on to question 4. Shade, open bracket, A intersection B complement, then intersection C. Shade, open the bracket, A intersection B, close the bracket, complement intersection what? C. So here you are just complementing the intersection of A and B, which is the intersection of A and B is this part here. Then you shade the ones now you find in what? In C. So you just shade like this. When you go to the Z material app, we explained nicely what is happening here. So you just shade like that. You don't touch this part because it is under A and B. Then you have your answer there. You get your 2 marks. Okay. We now move on to question 5. Question number 5. So these things, they are very simple once you have the Z material up with you, because you will be able to learn all the topics that you want to learn in mathematics with the Z material up. Factorize completely, where you have 2ab plus xy minus 2ay minus bx. So first group them, you're going to have 2ab. So this is question 5. You're going to have 2ab, then minus 2ay, then plus xy minus bx. So group them into 2 like this. From there, what is common in the first bracket? It is 2a. So you say 2a, open the bracket, you have b minus y, close the bracket. From there, what is common? What you're getting here should be the same with what you get here. So what is common there? It is x, open the bracket. You're going to have y minus, okay, b. Then from there, this is a difference. So just add the negative here. Then the negative x into negative xy, you're going to have negative x. Negative x into negative bx, you're going to have positive what? B. So this is positive b, this is positive b. This is negative y, this is negative y. They are the same now. So you can now say 2a minus x in bracket, open the bracket, b minus y closed. You have your answer there. Okay, so when you go to the Z material app, we explained again nicely here what is happening, what you should do, we explained. We go to question 6. All right, question 6 is coming from social and commercial arithmetics. So when you go to the Z material app, we explained this topic, which is a grade 10 topic. We explained it nicely there under social and commercial arithmetics. So a company declares an annual dividend of 6%. The value of each share is 25 kwacha. Mr. Apezeka has 500 shares. Find his annual dividend. So how do we find the dividend? We said dividend per share. Dividend per share is given by total dividend amount over what? Number of shares. So dividend per share. What is the dividend per share? They are saying it is 25 kwacha. So here just say 25, okay, is equal to total dividend amount is the one that we want to find. So you're going to say what? X over number of shares. How many shares are there? 500. So you do 500. When you go to the Z material app, we explain what dividend is, what shares are. We explained nicely. Okay. Then from there, this is over 1. 1 multiplied by x, that is x is equal to 25 multiplied by 500, that is 1,250, if not mistaken, because 5 multiplied by 5, it is 25. Then if 5 multiplied by 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. Okay, we add the 2 zeros. So it will be 12,500. Okay, so this is not the final answer. Remember, you're dealing with the 6% which is here. So what is the 6%? So 6% just say 6 over what? 100. So you say 100 into 6, it is 0. Put a point, add a 0 there. 100 into 6, it is 0. Put a 0 there. Cancel 2 zeros now. 1 into 6, it is 6. So you multiply this answer by what is 0.06. Okay. Then 12,500 multiplied by 0.06, you are going to get what? So 6 multiplied by 5, that is 30. 6 multiplied by 2, that is 12. Okay, 12 plus 3, 5, 15. Then it's carry 1. 6 multiplied by 1, it is 6 plus 1, that is 7. So it will give you 750 kwacha. This is your answer. So these 2 zeros will be cancelled because of 2 decimal places which are here. So you have what? 750 kwacha. That is your answer. Remember, this is paper 1, not paper 2. All right, done. We move on to question 7. Question 7. Remember, the Z material, it is the best app which will guide you on how you can handle exam questions, and it gives guides on how you can study. Wherever you are free to do it, to have the lessons on your own phone there. Not, no, I want to go for tuitions, no. So parents, wherever you are now, it is now the time for you to do what? To have the app in your phones and start having tuitions with your child at your own home without you actually pay. So question 7, for the sequence 5, 12, 19, find the 6th term. So this question is coming from sequences and series. It is a grade 11 topic. When you go to the Z material app, this topic is there. We explained. Okay, so we are saying A plus, open the bracket, N minus 1 close, and we have a D there. So A, we explained what it is. N, we explain what it is. D, we explain when you go to the Z material app. Here, I can't explain. I just solve them because I know that you will have the Z material app and it will help you. So what is my A? My A is 5. So I'll say 5 plus, open the bracket. They're saying this 6th. So 6 minus 1 close. My common difference there is 7. So I'll have 5 plus open bracket 5 close 7. So 7 multiplied by 5, that is 35 plus 5, which gives me what? 40. This is my answer. When you go to the Z material app, you understand what it means there because we explained. I said this topic is coming from sequences and the series, which is a grade 11 topic. All right, we move on to B. So this was A. When you go to B, they are saying the any 10. So you will say A. What is your A? This formula, your A is 5. So you say 5 open bracket. You have n minus 1 close. The common difference there is 7. So you say 7 multiplied by n, it is 7n. So here you're going to have 5 plus 7n minus 7. Then group them, you have 7n minus 7 plus 5, which will give you 7n minus 2. This is your answer. You have your 2 marks there. Okay. So when you go to the Z material app, we explained what you should do when you see this. We explained it nicely. So you just have to have the Z material app in your phones. They need to help you to benefit from these things. We move on to question number 8. Question number 8, which is saying the distance between F and G is 8,100 in nautical miles. In nautical miles. Okay. Then they are saying if a plane takes 8 hours to fly from F to G, find its average speed. So how do we find average speed? Remember, this topic is coming from what? F geometry, grade 12 topic. We explained the grade 12 topic as well. So you're going to say speed. We said speed is given by distance over time. So we want to find the speed, which is in what they are saying speed. We find the average speed. Okay. Then we're going to say the distance, which was in nautical miles, it is 8,100 over the time taken is 18 hours. So just say 18 hours. Then you divide. Speed is equal to 18 into 81. Okay. That is 45. So 4, 5, and add a 0 there. So we have 450. Okay. So speed, they're saying is 8,000. If a plane takes, okay, then we find the average speed. Find its average speed. So the average speed was 450 meters. Okay. So meters per second. That is the average speed. Then B, they are saying town B is east of town A. So town B is east. So this is our west, this is our east. We explained it nicely there. Okay, so meaning it is like this. Okay, here. This is your A, this is your B. Because they are saying town B is east of A. So B is ahead of A. And then when it is 11 hours at B, here it is 11 hours. And 07 hours at A, here it is 07 hours. Find the difference in longitude between the times A and B. So the difference in longitude, what we are going to do here, we are going to subtract the 2 hours. So 11 minus 7, we are getting, that is 4. Okay, so we are getting a 4 different in what? Hours. Right, so we are getting a 4. Now, we said in Z material app, we said 1 hour is given to 15 degrees. Now here we have 44 hours. So you say 4 hours is equal to x degrees. We want to find the number of degrees here. So you say 1 multiplied by x, it is x is equal to 4 multiplied by 15. That is 60. So we have 60 degrees. So the difference in longitude is 60 degrees. Done and dusted. You have your answers. Okay. When you go to the Z material app, you will enjoy these things. You will enjoy these things. Because the Z material app designed all the topics from grade 10 to grade 12. You will also find the question papers, the quiz questions, okay, and the books. Not only the books, you'll find many things there on the Z material app. All right, we move on. Okay, question number 9 there is under matrices. Okay, grade 10 topic. We explained again on the grade 10 topic. So grade 10. They are saying given that matrix C is this. This is the matrix of C. Okay. So the matrix C, which is 7, 1, and 2. And then you have 3, 4, 5. Okay, they are saying find C transpose. So this is a transpose. We explained what it means when you see a T there on top on the Z material up. So the transpose as well, we explained on how you can write the transpose. You change the row into the the column. So it will be 7. Okay, then this is the row. It will become like a column. Okay, so it will be the row will become as a column. So it will be 7, 3, okay, 1 and a 4, and then 2 and a 5. Simple. You have your your answer here like that. Then B, question 9b, they're saying express as a single matrix, where you have the matrix of 1 and 8. Here you have the matrix of 0, -1, and 2, 5. Okay, so it is row by column. We explained on how you can multiply the matrices. This is B. It is row by column. So it is 1 multiplied by 0, which is 0, plus 8 multiplied by 2, which is 16. Okay, done. Next, you say again row by column, which is 1 multiplied by -1, which is -1, plus 8 multiplied by 5, that is 40, done. Then next you are going to add 0 plus 16, it will give you 16, -1 plus 40, that is 39. This is your answer. This is how you are finding these answers. So you have your 2 marks there. You need to be enjoying these things. When you go to the Z material app, you will enjoy the matrices as well. Okay, question number 10. It is saying 10A, the probability of Kaskul waking up late is 0.3. What is the probability that she will wake up early? This is probability. We explained again, it is a grade 11 topic. Okay, so 0.3. So the probability always is a chance of 0 to 1. So we are going to say 1 minus 0.3, which is giving us what is 0.7. This is your answer. This is A. So you have 0.7. Next, B. The following diagram shows a sector POQ of radius 6 centimeters. Angle POQ is equal to theta, and the area of the sector is 24.2 square centimeters. Take pi as 22/7. Find the theta. So B, you're finding the theta. So you say area is given by theta over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. This is what we explained on the Z material app. So when you go to the Z material app, we explain these things. Okay. So the area here, they are saying it is 24.2. So you say 24.2 is equal to theta. You don't have. So you say theta over 360 multiplied by 22/7 multiplied by the radius is 6 squared. So 6 squared, it will give us 36. So you can reduce. You say 2 here, that is 180. 2 here, that is 11. Then you now multiply. Okay. 180 multiplied by 24.2. Okay. Then divide again, multiply by 7, so I can just say 180 multiplied by 7, this is 0, this is 56, this is 7, and then 1260 multiplied by 24.2 is equal to, then here you're going to have 11 multiplied by 36, so 11 by 36, this is 6633, that is 396, so you have 396 theta. Then you divide by what? 396 here and here by 396. Then you have this and that cancels. You are going to have theta is equal to this into this. It will give you 77. All right, so 77 degrees. That is the value of the theta that they are looking for. Right, we are done there. We move on to question 11. So 11, we have A and B. The first question, they are saying, given that the universal set, you have the numbers 1, 2, 3 up to 10, A prime numbers, B multiples of 3, list A union B complement. So they are saying A union B in bracket complement. So when you go to grade 10 topic, this is the first topic that we explained, which is a set. And we explained on the prime numbers, on the Z material app. We explained on the multiples when you go to the Z material app. Even the notes, they are there, which will guide you on how you can do it. You can come up with the prime numbers, the multiples, the factors. So all you need is to have the Z material app, which will help you to benefit from these things. All right. So we can just have this. Okay, if you want, just have this. They are saying A and B. Okay, so this is my A, this is my B. Then this indicates the universal set. From there, I'll study the intersection of A and B. So prime numbers in A, I'll say A, we have the numbers which is 2, 3, 7, That's it. And then in B, they're saying multiples of 3, which will be 3 itself, 6 itself, and 9. So the value that I'll find in A and B is 3. So I'll write 3 there. I'll cancel these 2. Then in A, I'll have 2 and 7. So I'll have 2 and 7. In B, I'll have 6 and 9. So I'll have 6 and 9. Done. In the universal set now, I have 1. So this is E. So I have 1. I have 3, 4. So I have a 4. I have a 6. Okay, sorry. I have a 6 and a 10. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my 5? Okay, so we have forgotten a 5 in A, prime numbers. 5 is also a prime number, so a 5 should appear here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8 is missing. So 8 will come outside there, and then we have a 9 and a 10. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, outside these two sets, so excluding these, I'll cancel them. We don't want the values which are in what these sets. So the numbers that I'm having now, it is 1, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay? So list A union B complement. Okay? So you are going to have 1, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So just say A union B complement. You are going to have 1. Then from there you have 4, you have 6, you have 8, you also have what? 10. Done. You have your what? Your 1 mark there. From there, they are saying on the diagram in the answer space, draw triangle Q, the image of triangle P under a reflection in the line y is equal to negative x. So this question is coming from transformation. When you go to grade 12 topic there, we explained on the what? On the transformations. So you will enjoy there. We even give the what? The matrices that you can use when you have been given the equation like this, where they are saying y is equal to negative what? X. So a reflection y is equal to negative x is represented by the matrix which is negative 1, 0, and 0, negative what? 1. Okay. Then from there we are going to pick the coordinates of what? P that we have been given there, which is 1, 3, so 1 and 3. Next it is 3, 0, 3, 0, and 3, 3, like this. Then after that, we are now going to multiply, which is negative 1 multiplied by 1, it is negative 1. Plus 0 multiplied by 3, it is what? 0. Then next, it is negative 1 multiplied by 3, which is negative 3. 0 by 0, it is 0. Negative 1 by 3, it is negative 3 plus 0. Down, it will be 0 minus 3. Here, it will be 0 multiplied by 3, it will be 0 plus 0. And then from there, I'll have 0 minus 3. So I add them now or subtract them. I'll get negative 1. Here I'll have negative 3. Here I'll have negative 3 and 0 down. Here I'll have negative 3 and negative 3. So these are the coordinates that I am going to do what to use. When you go to the Z material app, truly you will enjoy these things. Okay. So let me have the diagram now here. Like this. So they are saying this is what? P, which is the object. Now we need the image of Q. So you use the coordinates which are there. When you go to the Z material app, we explained nice line. So you have negative 1, negative 3. Negative 1, negative 3, which is here. Okay, negative 1, negative 3, which is just here. Just there. Okay. From there you have negative 3, 0, which is here. Negative 3, 0. Next it is negative 3, negative 3, which is here. Okay. Then join these points. You have something like this. Okay. Then you have your image here, Q. Okay. So now, what kind of transformation is this? This is a reflection. No need of panicking. Done. It is a reflection. But they are not asking you to state the transformation which is there. They are just asking you to draw the image Q under the object P. Okay. You are done with question 11. We move on to question 12. So when you go to the Z material app, guys, these things, they're very simple because you will understand them. The notes are there on how you can do what you can answer these questions. A piece of wood measures 25 centimeters long. Find the upper and lower limits. When you go to Z material app, under this one, it is approximation, which is a grade 11 topic, which is the first topic in grade 11. All right, so we move on. When you go to the Z Material app, we gave you the notes on these things, which is the margin error, okay, and how you can find the upper and lower limits. The notes are already there, well summarized. So please, wherever you are, do not even neglect the Z Material app. Don't. And whenever you are watching the Z Material videos, ensure that you are not skipping, because you will skip important point which will help you to understand the concept that you'll be using in mathematics. So we are going to say 25 centimeters. So the margin error of 25 centimeters is 0.5. So we are going to say 20 upper limit. So you say upper limit. Okay, we said we add. So it is 25 plus 0.5, which will give us what? 25.5 centimeters. This is your upper limit. Done and dusted. Why should you waste the time? The Z Material is already there to help you. This is A. Okay, and then the lower limit, you just say 25, we are saying lower limit. So say L, M, which is lower limit there, is equal to 25 minus 0.5, which will give you what? 24.25 centimeters. Done and dusted. You have your answers. 2 marks there. Next, they are saying you find the percentage error. How do you find percentage error? The Z Materials explained on how you can find the percentage error. So Z Materials said percentage error, okay, is given by, okay, relative error over true value multiplied by what? 100%. So what is our relative error? We need to find the absolute error. So what is our absolute error? It will be the margin error, which is 0.25 over true value, which is what? 25 multiplied by what? 100. Because of a 1 decimal point here, we multiply by 10, which will be 5 over 250 multiplied by what? 100. Cancel 1, 0, cancel 1, 0. Say 5 here, that is 5. Okay? 5 here, that is 2. Then 5 here, that is 1. 5 into 5, that is also 1. So you are going to have what? 2%. This is your what? Your percentage error. Done and dusted. We move on to question number 13. I'm sure you're enjoying these things wherever you are. Question number 13. Question 13, it is functions. Again, when you go to the Z Material app, we explained the topic functions in details with the aim of letting any one of you to understand these things. Okay. So given that fx is equal to x minus 4 and hx is equal to x plus 3, find h inverse of what? X. So we explained on the Z Material on how you can find this. So they are saying h, there are 2 functions there. So we go for h. We are going to say y is equal to 2x plus 3. When you go to the Z Material app, we explained what is happening here. So you are going to have y minus 3 is equal to 2x. Divide by 2 here and by 2 there. Then you have x is equal to y minus 3 over what? 2. Then the final answer is say h inverse of x is equal to x minus 3 over what? 2. Done and dusted. You have your answer there. B. Okay. B, they are saying h inverse of 5. So h inverse of 5, we are getting the inverse of h now. So you are going to say h, so it will be 5 minus 3 over what? 2. Then h 5 is equal to 2 over 2. 2 into 2, it is 1. So you say h 5 is equal to 1. Done. You have your answer there. We go to C. C, h fx. So the function of h is the one we are starting with. So we are going to say h fx is equal to the function of h is 2x plus 3. So say 2, open the bracket, where there is x, we put the function of f, which is x minus 4 close plus 3. So 2 multiplied by x, it is 2x. 2 multiplied by negative 4, that is negative 8 plus what? 3. Then different signs you subtract. So you're going to have 2x minus 5. Okay. So you're going to have h, f open bracket, x close is equal to 2x minus 5. That is your answer. When you go to the Z Material app, you will enjoy these things. They are there in a way that you can now understand them. All right. We move on. Question number 14. Okay, so when you go to grade 10 topic, we explained on what bearings. Okay, so the first one they are saying find the bearing of Q from P. So I'll just draw the way it is roughly. So they are saying you find the bearing which is Q from P. So just say Q from P. Q from P. So they want this bearing which is here, just this one. So what are you going to do to find this one? This is a straight line which adds up to what? 180. So the angle which is here is equal to the angle which is here. So you just do 228 minus 180, which will give you 8 minus 0, it is 8. Get the 1 add there. 12 minus 8, that is 4. So this is 48 degrees. Now in bearings, we deal with 3-figure bearings. So you just say 0, 4, 8 degrees. That is your answer. Done and dusted. Next, they are saying P from Q. P from Q. So P from R. You start. This is the north again. So you just do this. Okay, so what is here? It is 48. Here they are saying it is 72. So you add these two. What do you get? 78 plus 48. That is 120. So 120. Now, what is here? You say 180 minus 120, which will give you a 60 here. Then from there, the full revolution add up to 360. So we're going to say 360, which is P from R. P from R is equal to 360 degrees minus what? What are you having there? 60. Okay? Which will give you what? 300 what? Degrees. You have your what? Your answer there. Done. You go to question number 15. Question number 15. They are saying a line passing through the points A, negative 5, negative 2, 5 and B 0, y. Given that the gradient of the line AB is negative 3, find the value of the coordinates of B. So how do you find the coordinates? How do you find the coordinates there? Okay, the gradient, sorry, the gradient. Gradient is given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you say given that the gradient of line AB, okay, so you say AB, gradient is negative 3. So just say negative 3 is equal to, what is your y2? Your y2 there is y minus y1 is 5 over, what is your x2? It is 0. Your x1, it is negative 2. So negative multiplied by negative, positive 2. Then from there, you cross multiply, okay? You say 1 multiplied by y, it is y, okay? Then we say 1 multiplied by 5, it is what? 1 multiplied by 5 is negative 5 is equal to negative 3 multiplied by 2, that is negative 6. Then group like terms, you're going to have y is equal to negative 6 plus 5, which will give you y is equal to what? Negative 1. So the value of y is negative 1. So the coordinates of B, under the coordinates of B, they are saying B is equal to, okay, B you have 0, y, meaning that our value of y now is 1. So you just say the coordinates of B will be 0, negative 1. Done. Then you have your answer there. 15B, they are saying you are dealing with this. So in the diagram, ABC is a straight line angle, BCD is 90 and tan ABD is negative 3 over 4. Calculate the length of BD. So we are finding BD, which is this sign. So how do we find tan? When you go to the Z material app, we gave you the explanation on how you can find what the tan under the 3 trigonometric ratios, which is sine, cos, and tangent. Okay, so tan. We said tan is given by opposite over adjacent. That is tan. So what is our opposite? They are saying tan ABD, tan ABD, which is this one. Okay, so it is negative. So the reflex of this is this one inside here. So we are going to do this one, meaning the opposite now is what? 3, and the adjacent is what? 4. Okay, so we want to find the ABD. So BD, just use Pythagoras theorem now, where you are going to say BD squared is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared. You have BD squared is equal to 9 plus 16, which will give you BD is equal to 25. And then the square root, you have BD is equal to 5 centimeters. The Z materials, they are there to help you guys. Why should you suffer now? All right, we move on to question number 16. Question number 16, they are saying two cylinders A and B are geometrically similar, and the ratio of their height is m to 4, respectively. Given that the areas of A and B are 144 square centimeters and B and 256 square centimeters, respectively. Find the value of m. So 16A. These things, they are very simple, guys. You need to enjoy them. They are very simple once you're having the Z material up. So you say A and B, okay, which is M to 4. So A to the ratio of B, where you have M to the ratio of 4, and then from there you have A, which is 144, so you have 144 to the ratio of 256. All right. So what you're going to do is, they are saying, given that the areas of A and B, okay, we find the value of M. All right. So what you are going to do is this. You just say M over 4 is equal to 144 over 256. From there, because they are saying the ratio of their areas, you find the square root of 144, which is 12. So you say M over 4 is equal to 12 over the square root of 256, that is 36. Let me see, 36 by 36. Okay, this is too big. I try 16. So 16 and 16. 16 by 16, that is 36. 6 carry 3. This and this, 3, 9. Then this and this, that is 6. This and this, that is 1. So I add, I have 6, 5 to 256. Okay. So it is giving me 16. So the square root of 256, it is this 16. So here I bring 16. M multiplied by 16, that is it. 16M is equal to 48. All right. So I divide by 16 here and by 16 there. 16 into 16, I have my M is equal to 16 into 48. That is 3. So M is 3. That's it. You have your M as what? 3. Done and dusted. You move on to 16D. So 16D, they are saying the diagram below shows a square-based right pyramid with an axis AB. Describe fully the symmetry of the pyramid there. So if you check properly the diagram there, it is a square-based pyramid. Okay, as they are saying. So a square-based pyramid will always have how many planes of symmetry, which is 4. Okay, so you will say it has 4 planes of what is symmetry with the angle of rotation, which is 4 into 360, that is 90. So it has 4 planes of symmetry at the angle of what is 90 degree with the order of rotation, which is what is 4. That's it. So you will say, describe fully the symmetry of symmetry. It has 4 plane of symmetry at the angle of 90 degrees with the order of rotation, with the order of rotation. Okay, let's just say with 4 order of rotation. 90 degrees with 4 order of rotation. That's it. You have your what? Your solutions there. All right. Pretty sure you guys, you are enjoying dealing with the Z materials. The Z materials will be always there to help those who want to be helped, to help those who want the what? The lesson in mathematics. Question 17, it is saying we find angle BAC. Okay, so when you go to question 17, you have BD as the diameter there, and then CA or AC and AD, they are the same there. So we need to find the angle BAC. BAC. So how are we going to find angle BAC? BAC. So this angle which is here is equal to this angle. Angles in the same segment. When you go to the Z material up under this topic, we explained, okay, this is second theorem, grade 11 topic. So we explained, and the rules, they are there. Which theorem deals with the same segment there, you understand when you go to the Z material. All right, this is 22 degrees. That is your answer. Then from there, we also have CBD. All right, so BD is the diameter. In the question, you see BD, they are saying it is the diameter. So diameter, it is a line which cuts the circle into 2 halves. Okay, so this angle which is the angle BCD is what? This is the 90. Okay, why? Because angles which lies in the same circle, they add up to 90. Theorem number 3. When you go to the Z materials, we explained on what? On the theorems. All right, so if this is 90, what is this? You just say 90, then plus 22, it will give you 211, 112. And then you say 180 minus 112, which will give you, the one add there, it will be 68. So this is what is 68 degrees. You have your answer, 68 what degrees. That's it. Next, they are saying ACO. You need to find ACO. ACO, meaning you need to find this angle, which is here. So how are you going to find this angle? Remember, they are saying this angle here, the whole of this angle and the whole of this angle, they are equal. So we need to know what is this, okay? So what is that angle there? This angle and this angle, they are also in the same segment. This is 68, this is also what? 68. So you're going to say 180, okay, 180 minus 68 to give you what? 112. You can say 180 minus 68, which is, you get the one at there, 2, this is 7, 1, 1, so 112. Then two angles are sharing this 112. So you divide 112 by 2 because two angles are sharing this 112. So 2 into 11, that is 5, 2 into 2, it is 1. So you have what? 51. Now, you are going to say 51 now because here, what is here? Okay? So, you know what is here is what? We said this is 22, okay? This is 22, this is also 22. Now, when you check properly, you are going to say the whole of this angle here is what? Is 90. So, you are going to say, okay, if this is 90, then from there, what am I going to do to find this angle which is here? Okay? What are you going to do to find this angle which is here? You just now have to do what? To subtract there. So how are you going to subtract? You need to know what is this angle here. So this angle and this angle, again, they are the same. So this is also what? 22. This is also 22. Okay. Now, if this is 68, this is, yes, if this is 52, okay? If that is 52, you are going to say 51 minus 22. Which is get the one at there, it is 11 minus 2, it will give you at 9. Then here you have what? 4. 4 minus 2, what do you get? It is 2. So it is 29 degrees. So meaning that one is 29 degrees. You have your what? Your answer there. That's how you were supposed to find this question. Okay. We move on to question 18. Question 18, it is saying y varies directly as x and inversely. Okay, they are saying y varies directly as x and inverse. So it is y is equal to kx and inverse as the square of z over z squared. Okay, y is varies directly as the x. Okay, so it is y is equal to kx and inverse as the square of z in that way. And then they're saying y is equal to 8, x is equal to 4, and z is equal to 1. We find k. So what is our y? It is 8 is equal to 4k over z is 1. So you cross multiply, you're going to have 4k is equal to 8. You divide by 4, even here by 4. Then you have k is equal to 2. Okay, this is A. So k is equal to 2. You go to B. So B, they are saying value of y. Okay, so you're going to have y is equal to, what is k? It is 2 multiplied by what is x? X is 9 over z is 3, so 3 to the power 2, that is also 9. Okay, so when you go to the Z material app, we explained on how you are forming this. And the notes, they are there. Then y is equal to 18 over 9. You have y is equal to 2. This is the value of what? Y, done and dusted. You go to C. Okay, C, what are they saying? With values of z. Okay, so you are going to have y is 3 is equal to k is 2 multiplied by what is our x? X, they're saying it is 54 over y. Okay, we find z squared. So you're going to have 3z squared is equal to 108. You divide by 3 here and by 3 there. 3 into 3, you're going to have z squared is equal to 3 into 10, that is 3 remainder 1. 3 into 18, that is 6. Now they are saying values, meaning two answers. So you put the square root here and the square root there. You're going to have z plus or minus 6. Okay, this is your answer. When you go to the Z materials, we explained on how you can get those two answers there. All right, we move on to question 19. Question 19, they're saying solve the equation. So 19a, you have one, rather. it is x to the power 1 over 3 is equal to 9. So you're going to say, what is the reciprocal of 1 over 3? So you say x to the power 1 over 3 multiplied by 3 over 1. This is the reciprocal of what? 1 over 3 is equal to 9 to the power 3 over 1. All right. So this and that, they'll cancel. You have x is equal to 9 to the power 3. It is 9 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9. Which is 9 multiplied by 9. It is 81 multiplied by 9. 9 multiplied by 1, it is 9. 9 multiplied by 8, that is 72. So the value of x is 729. This is the value of what is x. You're done there. You move to B. Okay, so B, 19B. They are saying in the answer space below is an incomplete flowchart for calculating the height of the cylinder given its volume V and radius are complete the flowchart. So how do you calculate the volume of a cylinder? It is volume is given by 1 over 3 pi r squared h. So you want to find the height. Okay, you want to find the what? The height. So we are going to make h a subject of the formula. Okay, so here we can just do this pi r squared h. Let us use pi r squared h. And then you will say this is over 1, this is also over 1. Okay, so we are going to divide by pi r both sides. So we say pi r squared here and here pi r squared. This and that cancels. You're going to have h is equal to v over pi r squared. All right. Then from there now you use the diagram which is here. So first they are saying start. Then from there you have a parallelogram like this. Okay. So you have a parallelogram there. Then from there you have a rectangle. Where do you use the rectangle? Then after that you have another parallelogram here. Then after that they are saying stop down. Okay, so what you enter here, what you are calculating should not appear in the entering part here. Okay, that's what we explained on the Z material app. So here you are going to say enter volume slash comma radius. Enter VR. From there, what are you calculating here? So you say height is equal to volume over pi multiplied by radius multiplied by radius. That's it. You have your 2 marks there. Okay, we move on to question number 20. Okay, so 20A and B, they are same points. A and B have coordinates 2, -3 and 7,9 respectively. Find the length AB. So you just say AB, this is question 20A. AB is equal to the square root of open bracket x2 minus x1 close the power 2 plus open bracket y2 minus y1 close the power 2. Then you have AB is equal to, what is your x2? It is 7. So you will say the square root of open bracket 7 minus 2 close the power 2 plus open the bracket. Your y2 is 9 plus 3 close the power 2. All right. Then from there, you are going to say 7 minus 2, that is 5. Okay. The root of, then to the power 2 plus this and that, that is 12. So you have 12 to the power 2. Then 5 squared, you get 25 plus 144. The square root there. So you add these two, you have 169. The square root of 169, that is 13. So you have 13 units as your answer for A. You go to B. They are saying given that y is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus 5x, find dy over dx. So this is differentiation. So B, you will say dy over dx is equal to 3 multiplied by 4, that is 12x to the power 2 minus 6x. Okay, then plus 5. This is your answer. Done. Saying the components of the vectors OA and OB are 2, 3, and 4, 2, respectively. Write down BA as a column vector. So in Z materials, we explained that you have to do this, okay? Draw a triangle there. That's what we explained on the Z material. This is A, this is B, and the O is our origin there. So they are saying OA, the direction of the vector, OB, the direction of the vector. So they are saying OA, you have 2 over 3, and OB have 4 over 3. So we need to find the vectors BA, okay, which is BA. So for us to find BA, we're going to say BO plus OA. So it will be BA, okay, BA is equal to AO minus OB, okay, in this way. So what is AO or OA? So OA is 2 over 3. So 2 and then 3 minus, you have 4 and 2 here. Then 2 minus 4, it is negative 2. 3 minus 2, it is 1. Okay, so this is the vector ABA. So BA is equal to, this is the answer. They are saying in column form, this is it. In column what form, you have your answer there. We move on to question number 20B. The diagram below shows a sketch graph. Okay, so there is a sketch graph. They're saying we find the coordinates of A and B. So how are we going to find the coordinates of A and B? You have negative x squared minus 2x plus 3. When you go to the Z materials, we explained this topic, which is a grade 11 topic. Okay, where we said you have to use the product, factor, and sum. And we gave the few notes so that you can understand these things. That's the reason why I always advise you to have the Z material up, because you find a little bit notes that they will help you to do what, to understand what is happening there. So our product here is what? Negative 3. Okay, so our product is negative 3 and our sum is negative 2. So two factors there, it is, we can say negative 3 multiplied by 1. So we have negative 3 comma 1. So where there is sum here, we're going to substitute. That's what we explained on the Z material up. So we're going to have negative x, okay, plus, okay, say minus, okay, say plus x, then minus 3, x minus 3. So you group them into what? Into 2. So what is common here? It is x. You say open bracket. X into negative x, that is negative 1. Okay? So this is a square, sorry. So you're going to have negative x here. So negative x plus 1, close. What is common here? It is negative 3. Open the bracket. So you're going to have x plus 1, close. So this has to be negative again. Factorize them to be common. So this and this, they are the same. So you're going to say negative x minus 3 is equal to 0, or x plus 1 is equal to 0. Then find the value of x here. You're going to have x is equal to negative 3, or x is equal to, okay, then this one goes that side. You're going to have x is equal to what? Negative 1. All right. Now, from there, what are we going to say here? Okay, so something is missing here. We need to have a positive and a negative answer, not both negative answers. Let us come back to the question and see what we are getting here. We need to have a positive and a negative answer, not both positive answers. Okay, so what is common here? It is, okay, so the error is coming from here. This is positive, so we'll say plus sign. So what is common here? It is negative. We can say x. Open the bracket. We have negative x plus 1, close. What is common here? We'll say it is 3, open bracket. We're going to have negative x plus 1, close. Okay, in that case now. So this and this, it will be x plus 3 is equal to 0, or negative x plus 1 is equal to 0. Then this goes this side. You're going to have x is equal to negative 3, or x is equal to, this goes that side, it will be negative, negative multiplied by negative, positive. Okay, so when you go now to the question there, you see that A is this side, B is this side. I mean, C is on the other side. Let me draw this, but remember the Z material up is there. We explained on how you are writing now these two answers here. Okay, so your graph is in this case. Okay, it is like this. So here you have what? A. Here you have what? C. Here you have what? B. So now, which answer are you going to write on A? When you check A, there is on the negative side. The C is on the positive side. Okay, so meaning this one will carry the A. So you're going to say the coordinate of A, it will be negative 3, 0. And the C there is on the positive side. So you're going to say C, you have what? 1, 0. Done. So when you go to the Z material up, you understand nicely because we explained what is happening there. Then from there, they are saying the turning point of the graph. How do we find the turning point of the graph? The turning of the point of the graph is given by, okay, so the turning point of the graph is given by the x coordinate, which is x is equal to negative b over 2a. So we say x is equal to, what is my b? So my b here is negative 2. So it will be negative 2 over, so negative, it will be positive. So it will be positive 2 over negative 2. Okay, so x is equal to negative 1. Then from there, they are saying the x, the turning point. Then from there, I need to find the y value. How do we find the y value? We can just substitute in the equation if we want, which is y is equal to 3 minus 2x minus x squared. Then what is my x? My x is 1. So I'll say y is equal to 3 minus 2, then minus negative 1 there, it will be 1, so 1. Okay, so it can give me a 0. Okay, so let's use the formula here, which is y is equal to 4ac minus b squared over 4a. Okay, so we're going to have y is equal to 4 multiplied by my a there is negative 1 multiplied by my c is 3 minus open bracket my b is negative 2 close to the power 2 over 4 minus negative 4. Okay, then from there you expand them or multiply them. You are going to have 4 multiplied by negative 1, that is negative 4. Negative 4 multiplied by 3, that is negative 12. So I will have negative 12, then minus 4 over negative 4. So this and this, it will be negative 16 over negative 4. So negative 4 into negative 16, that is positive 44. And true, it has to be positive. This is the maximum curve, okay? A frown shape. Okay, so when you go to the Z material, you understand what a frown shape is. We explain two types of what shapes under the Z material, the frown shape and the small shape. So now your coordinates of the turning point will be negative 1, 4. This will be the coordinate of the turning point. You have your solutions there. Okay, so this one, it is under inequality, which is very simple. Okay, so I'll draw this so that you understand. But remember, everything is already there on the Z material app. Then you have a dotted line there. You know what it means. When you go to the Z material app, we explain what it means. There is no need of explaining this once more. So this part is shaded here. You know what it means when it is shaded. This part is shaded. When you go to the Z material, we explained what it means there. You have your R here. Then here, they are saying it is 1, 1. This is 7, 3. This is 7, okay, in that case. So they are saying we write the 3 inequalities that describe the unshaded region R there. So how are we going to write the 3 inequalities? Just pick. The first one is this one, which is just cutting on 7. So it just say X, okay, this is a dotted line, you know what it means. You want this side, so it is less than 7. This is the first inequality. The second one, it is this one, which is coming from the origin all there. So you just say Y, okay, is less than or equal to X, done. Then this one you pick the coordinates which is cutting here and there. So you're going to have two coordinates which is 1, 1. So you have 1, 1 in 7, 3. Then you say y minus y1 over x minus x1 is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is the formula that we gave you under the Z material app. Okay, or you can find the gradient first, from there use the equation of the straight line. You find the same answer. So you say y minus 1 over x minus 1 is equal to y2, you say 3 minus 1 over x2, it is 7 minus 1. Then you have y minus 1 over x minus 1 is equal to 2 over 6. Reduce these two just here, you can have y minus 1 over x minus 1 is equal to 1 over 3. So 3 multiplied by y, it is 3y. 3 multiplied by negative 1, it is negative 3 is equal to negative x plus c1. Group like terms, you have 3y is equal to negative x plus c. This and that, it will be now 4. Okay. Then you end there. If you want, you can divide, but you can just end there. And then your inequality now, you want the upper part, so it will be greater than or equal to. So you say 3y is greater than or equal to negative x plus what? 4. Done deal. You have your what? Your 2 marks. Okay, so this gives you 2 marks, this gives you 2 marks, this gives you 1 mark. Then you have your what? Your total marks there, which is 5. We move on to the last question. Okay, so the last question is saying calculate the acceleration of the car during the first 5 seconds. So acceleration is given by v minus u over t. Acceleration is equal to you have 20 over 5. Acceleration is equal to 4 meter per second squared. Done. And that's it. There you have your answer. That's how you are supposed to find the what? The acceleration. So this is A. You go to B. Find the value of t. Okay, so you just say distance is equal to half open bracket a plus b close the bracket. Then you have h there. So the distance is 550. So you say 550 is equal to 1 over 2 open bracket your a. You have 20 plus t close height, it is 20. So this and that, it is 10. Okay, so you have 550, which is minus 200. Then is equal to 10t. So this gives you 350 is equal to 10t. When you divide by 10 and here by 10, you have t is equal to 35. Done and dusted. You have your the value of t. So you say 35 seconds. T is equal to 35 seconds. If you want, you can say 6. Okay, seconds. Okay, so 25 seconds. When you go to the Z material app, you find these things and the notes, they are there. And what we mean by A, B, and the H there, and D. So you understand more when you go to the Z material app. We explained on how you can find that one. We deal with the last one, which is C, calculate the average speed for the whole journey. So how do you calculate the average speed? Speed, we said it is distance over time. So speed is equal to the distance is, they are saying it is 550. So you say 550 over the time there, it is 35. Okay. So speed is equal to 5 here, that is 7. 5 here, that is 11. Okay. Then 7 into 11, that is 1. Remainder 4. 7 into 40, that is 5, 6. So 5. Remainder 5. So 5, 7, 5, it can't put a point at the 0 there. 7 into 50, that is 7. Remainder 1. 7 into 10, it can't, you add the 1. Okay, 7 there, it is 1. So just say 15.7 meter per second. You have your what? Your answer there. You are done with what? The exam question, and you have your what? Your marks. Well solved there. All right. So this is how you are supposed to answer this question. I mean, this 2021 2022 paper for GCE grade 12. All right.